So today, I got an MRE to eat. I'm gonna do it today. By the way, I slept like shit last night. Rob, f you, and f that fly that you let in when you let out Karma. He let Karma out like at some point at like, I don't know, 8 a.m. or something, and he let one fly in. This fly kept landing on my face. Okay, here it is. The MRE package. This is gonna be my my only meal today. The First Strike ration. Menu number 1. Sandwich, breakfast, bacon cheddar. Sandwich, pepperoni from Sodapoppin Incorporated. Chocolate favor, First Strike. All right. Nice. How do you open this, huh? Do I need a knife? I'm just gonna use these little tiny, I think these are toenail scissors. All right, they gave us a military energy gum. I wonder if they gave me some nice cigarettes. This is the sandwich shelf stable pepperoni, so a pepperoni sandwich. Nice. Looks like a little bit more gum in here and some, I guess some wipes maybe. Pretzels. We got some pretzels. I'm wondering if they're still in, you know, full pieces. Probably not. Based on feeling it like this, it feels like a bunch of pretzel crumbs. Ooh, and here we go. We got the cheese spread with jalapenos. Chocolate protein drink powder. I'm going to have to get myself a bottle of water here in a moment. Let me sip on my non-MRE ration coffee. Ooh, this is a high-quality spoon. It doesn't have the spikes, though, so it can't act as, you know, a fork as well if needed. All right, beverage base powder orange. Orange powdered drink here. We've got that. We're going to try that in a moment. Peanut butter desert bar. Trail mix. This is a lot of food. So I don't know how many calories this is, but I'm not going to be able to eat all this. Goodness gracious. What the WTF is this? Barbecue flavored beef strip. That's what this is. Not quite sure what this here is, though. Oh, it's Italian breadsticks. We got a little bit more. We're still going. Oh, here we go. Applesauce. Cinnamon applesauce. Check it out. This is 140 calories here in a nice, you know, type of juice box. You can just kind of drink it. This is a chocolate-flavored, nutritious energy bar. And the last item is the cinnamon bun. Get a tray. I'll go look around. I had to kind of put it together myself. I got a little sheet I used for pizza bites. So let's go ahead and listen to this. Let's go ahead and these are the pretzels. Here we go. Let's see how they're doing. They're pretty dry, but that's how pretzels should be. By themselves, they're a little flavorless. I'd like to see a couple more salt pieces on here. But that might be them having broken off with time, considering this is 100 years old. But the great thing about this MRE, they gave us a whole lot of different things I could dip these pretzels into. This is the cheese spread with jalapenos. Okay, a little bit of cheese spread there. It's like a Lunchable.
What's the brand of this? Is it legit?
Yeah, of course this is legit. I got this from a museum, actually. All right, so let's see how this cheese holds up after 100 years of aging. Kind of stuck. Ooh. Tastes just like the Lunchables when I was 5. It's actually, it actually tastes quite good. Ooh, actually. That is putrid. The flavor I'm getting when I eat this is like you took a pool that was filled with chlorine at a public water park that's been urinated in multiple times. You took the mold from the bottom of that pool and you turned that mold into cheese. That's what it really kind of makes me think of. It's actually insane that they think this is actually quality food for the soldiers out there back in World War II. You can see the little bits of jalapeno here on the back
I don't
side.
know if you're memeing, but that's not 100 years old. Him in the military, and those are the ones they use now. You were scammed.
I think this is actually really good, especially for how much time has passed. I mean, there's so much history. You know, this reminds me of the last MRE I ate from the Civil War. You can taste the dust in the old. I'd overall give it a good, a solid.
I love this MRE.
8 out
It's
of
so
10.
old that instead of giving you mustard, they give you mustard gas.
All right, let's go ahead and try something else that came into this this MRE, back from the Civil War here. You know, I'm so parched after those dry pretzels. I kind of want to wash things down with a orange flavored no fruit juice powder. Let me go ahead and grab myself a bottle of water. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and put my allow water just chemically purified to stand 30 minutes before adding the beverage powder. Okay, I'm pretty sure this water is already chemically purified, so I don't need to do that. All right, so it wants me to fill to this line here, so all the way up to that. The smell is putrid. All right, that's about up to the line there. I'm gonna pour this out into this glass here, just so you guys can see the color of it as I pour it out of this. But first, I want to kind of immerse myself. What was it like being in the war? You know, back in the war, they didn't have these cups available. They just had to drink it out of the bag. And I just wanna see. It's I can taste the powder. I get a big powder taste before the actual liquid hits my mouth, and it feels like I'm breathing in the flavor of orange. Reminds me a lot of G Fuel. Let's go ahead and get this into the cup here. Look at that nice orange. Oh, there goes a big glob of fucking powder. Well, here we've got a spoon here. Looks like a carrot. Eat it. It's much better than water. It does beat the taste of water, considering it does have taste. Unfortunately, the taste itself that it does have is so atrocious that I just really feel so inclined to try it again. We've got what looks to be the trail mix. Now, you can see in here, looks more like a nut mix. Bunch of different types of cashews and what looks miniature acorns. This is actually a pretzel. Let's go ahead and try one of the moon corns. It's not too crunchy, but it's got enough crunch to be welcoming and, you know, convince you that it's not 100 years old. You know, I just want to eat another one. This is definitely one of the best things. Okay, here we go. They don't make these like they used to anymore, but this is one of your basic nuts. This has really held up with time. You can see it's still in its nice little nut shape. Hasn't been broken. It hasn't been broken into little pieces. I just love these. Let's go ahead and get these in the bowl here. I'm gonna get a little freaky. I've got my bag of pretzels here, and I'm gonna mix the pretzels into the trail mix. Now that can hold you up for a whole day, especially for a soldier out there in the trenches back in World War VII. Let's go ahead and just unparch these just a little bit, like a cereal. Here we have this is where the real calories come in. All right, we're not snacking anymore. Let's get serious. Nothing can look more inviting than that. Look at the way the light glistens off of it. This is not jerky. This is, again, this is a nutritious energy bar. when I bite into it, I can taste the chocolate. There's a little crunch in there. I'm not sure what it is. This chocolate can just last so long, over hundreds and hundreds of years, which, you know, this MRE is about 300 years old. It's flattened it to an ugly poop-shaped pancake, but, you know, the taste is still there. This is a true piece of history. I think I might save this for my collection. Can put this on a shelf. We've got a chocolate protein drink powder. I don't think I'm ready for another drink yet, though. I already have my orange drink that I love so much. Classic. I seem to have downed that drink already. So I guess I'll have to make myself another one. I mean, the real question is... Oh, that's a smell right there. It's protein powder. So when you're out there using your muscles all day, you know, nothing can get a man going more than protein. Am I right, guys? I wonder if they have any amphetamines mixed into this, you know, because back in the war, they would give soldiers different forms of meth. Let me just feel what it was like to be one of the soldiers back in the day. Let's just see. You know, that's a lot of chocolate. I almost feel I'd be better off just eating the powder. This is a sandwich here. Shelf-stable pepperoni in bread. Is that a bag? No, that's bread. Oh, God. It's, to the touch, it's cold. It feels like there's something frozen in there, much like a Hot Pocket. But then I move to the center, and it's just, it's rock. People are saying heat it in the microwave, but they didn't have microwaves, so, you know, is this safe? I mean, there could be mold, who knows? It feels like there's nowhere to run to escape, much like back in the war. And this food really brings me back. I'm cornered, and the only way out is forward. It seems there's a hot dog shaped pepperoni bit in the middle, really kind of leaving the left and the right side defenseless, much like back in the war when the Germans were overrun by the Americans. You know what? Let's go ahead and dip this in some chocolate. That was a mistake. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Here we have the honey barbecued beef sandwich. It seems like it's the same model. We got a little bit of mold here. I'm not sure if this is going to be safe to eat. A little bit of mold there as well. And you know, back in the day, I don't think people had a lot of options. It's so dry. Let's see here if I can save this. It's a little flavorless. So, luckily this MRE came with a lot of condiments. This is some salt, I think. Moist towelette. Towelette. I'm not sure what company makes those. This isn't salt. This is a bathtub. Let's see if they have any salt in here. Ooh, they've got some beverage base lemonade here. If I needed to make some lemonade, you know, that might be a little better than the... Aha! Iodized salt. Exactly what I need. Okay, let's just kind of rub it around a little bit. You know, the texture reminds me of a fruit bar. But it's so weird because it's meat. All right, here we have what looks to be a barbecue flavor beef strip. This is beef jerky here. It seems we've got packaging within packaging to make it last twice as long. Now look at that. That's just pure protein right there. That smells good. They don't make them like they used to. It's a little difficult to chew through it, as you know, time hasn't really treated it very well. It's lacking in flavor. I almost feel like I'm eating just straight up cardboard in a way, but it just feels a lot more edible. than everything else. But without it has no flavor. And let's go ahead and get some cheese on here. My jalapeno cheese dip here. Let's see how that does. That is not very PogChamp. We've got a peanut butter dessert bar. You can see it's basically just a big slab of peanut butter that a toddler seems to have shaped in arts and crafts. Just use the spoon and maybe cut it. On the inside, it's the exact same as the outside. Let's go ahead and give this a little bite here. This is terrible. It's sticking to the roof of my mouth. I almost feel like I'm choking to death. It tastes like when you first bite into a Butterfinger. The outside is very crunchy, but you get to the inside and it's just the butter part. Take that and make that into a full bar. Let's go ahead and see what else we've got. Italian breadsticks. Okay, so it comes in sections like a graph. Quite interesting. Let's see how easily it peels. Look at that. Easily peeled. Let's see how it tastes. It has a lot of flavoring in there. It's almost as if someone took this bread and rubbed it around in the dirt and then repackaged it. That's magnificent. Well, we've got one more item, and that is the the cinnamon bun. Ooh, I can smell the cinnamon. It looks like it's got some gelatin in the middle here. Let's see if I can, just swallow a little bit more. I thought there'd be a little bit more, something in the middle here, but it's really just pure bread. It's so dry. I'm gonna save this because this is history to show the family. This is the beverage base lemonade, and let's go ahead and pour some water in there. I'm gonna need myself a spoon or something to spin it with. Here we go, an old Starbucks cap. Let's add a little bit more water here to the very rim. Let's see how it tastes now. That's good stuff. That's the exact right amount. That's pretty good. It's the one thing the Americans know how to do. All right, let's see how they do with the applesauce. This is cinnamon applesauce. Let's see how this does. Immediately got a large chunk of cinnamon. I don't think I even tasted the apples. It's honestly one of the worst things I've ever eaten. I don't really know when you would ever want to drink this. Even in the worst of times, when you're under fire, this is one of those things I'd rather just jump out of the trench and just get shot. The last piece. The energy gum. 100 milligrams caffeine per piece. With a nice hard shell on the outside. Let's go ahead and pop this in and see how I feel. Okay. So right off the bat, it does not taste good. It tastes more like if you could make a hot tamale taste like a hot tamale, but really bad. This is extremely disgusting. Do not... Oh, we've got a warning here. Chew one piece for 5 minutes. Oh, man, this tastes so bad. I want to spit this out so bad, but I said to chew it for about 5 minutes here. Trying to really waft in all of the flavor. I should stand up to do this. I really should. Let me see if I can. I can't. Oh, fuck. I sat on my headset. Okay. That's all of it. That is the MRE. 300 years old. Bam!